Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Rights of the Horde in Europa Universalis 4. I'm gonna go ahead and delete some more forts. Still don't feel like they're worthwhile. Finances are still an issue. We're gonna go down to none. You know, we've got enough manpower, we've got enough troops, and I'd rather have troops. I'd rather have mobile armies. Condottieri, you know, things we can do stuff with than stationary buildings that cost the same amount as 10 infantry, while mothballed, 5 infantry, unmothballed, or 2 cav. Like, I'd rather have 2 cav than a fort. Let's face it. We received word that no guy has embraced feudalism. Good, I guess. So he's now moving into Uztig, moving way up north. I'm gonna go ahead and come back from here. We've got 222. We've got more maneuver than he does. Let's see, which province can we get to faster? Let's go to Veda Suvar and see if we can get him to come and try to relieve the fort of Kazan. And if he does, we'll engage him. And there won't be a river crossing, but we'll get our shock multiplier. Now these provinces we do need to transfer to Nogai. Unfortunately, by doing the reconquest, I don't get to raise this land, because we're doing it a direct return. You know what? Shoot. Shoot. The war score cost of his provinces is less than 100%. And had I used a different CB, instead of reconquest, we get far reduced great aggressive expansion, and we get reduced cost for it, but the cost doesn't matter. The aggressive expansion really hasn't been a factor for us either. What I could have done is I could have done tribal feud, conquered the land, raised the land, transferred it to him, and we would have gotten. He would have been happier by that. Well, he'd be pissed off because we would have raised his land, but you get reduced liberty desire when you transfer land that way. You don't get it when you give it to him via reconquest. In fact, you don't even get much at all for like returning territory to them, which is weird. But we're missing out now on call it 3. Why is that little cursor there? Huh. Anyway, 3. That's 4 would round down, so again, 3, 6, 9, 12 of each monarch point. That's a lot. Well, not 12 of each monarch point. 12 times 20. We would have gained 240 monarch points from that, spread out across the 3, so 80 per, which would have been nice. I mean, that's a fifth of an idea. Oh well, things are still going well. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Did you bring a siege guy for me? Sadly, no. I'm a little bit concerned here that he's gonna be all upset. Ooh, your fort is not defensive. It's awfully close to Poland and Hungary, though. I'm gonna go for it, though. Let's see what we can do. While we have Condottieri, I'm not going to be risking going on speed 4. But as soon as we get out of this war, we'll go back up to speed 4, see if we can make some stuff happen here. We can take Diplotech. I don't think that it's going to get cheaper anytime soon. We're still not fully negative piety, but yeah, I think we take the tech. It's fine. Main goal is to just try to reduce the cost of maintenance as much as possible. Oh no. Without the Inquisitor, I don't know if we can actually convert. 0.2%. It's going to take until September of 97 now. Yeah, we kind of need an Inquisitor for that. Excuse me? Could I get an Inquisitor? Rats. Okay, I guess we're done converting Tula. Oh, he is now. He's taking the bait. Shoot. No, he's not. He's ignoring it. Okay. Would not mind fighting him. We are losing money. Rooting out corruption is not something we have to be doing right now. Army maintenance is not something we have to be at full on because the Condottieri are separate and they're the only ones that are likely to be in combat anytime soon. Let's go down to a point where we're not losing much. We have 3.4 ducats. Let's try to get, I mean, like really cut it close here. Damn inflation. Now this is useful because we're not going to be taking any land. We're not raiding, so any instance where we can steal money from Muscavy is great. Definitely keep on knocking out techs. Getting land attrition knocked down would be great. 4% attrition now. Why is it that the tooltip's not showing me what the attrition is coming from in any location? I guess maybe it's a Condottieri thing, but it's got to be the +3 plus the siege is taking us to 4, but it's weird that the tooltip doesn't actually show the numbers. Hungary's accepted peace with Muscavy. We knocked Muscavy out of the war, single-handedly. Alright, well, I would have liked to have done more damage to him. We have Breslov is a flatland fort. That gets us really close to his armies down there. Still not getting our income from Condottieri. Hungary's accepted peace with Poland, white peace. So there goes the war. Okay, well, we didn't get any direct income from Hungary, but we basically saved him from losing. And we got to weaken Muscovy a little bit, kind of. Not really, we didn't actually do any battles with him. But he gave us 200 ducats up front, paid for like 18 months worth of stuff, and canceled our Condottieri just now. So, yeah, that was really quite good. Poland would dishonor the call if we were to attack Muscovy. Holy crap. Muscavy's on tech 7, though. 7 is no longer a... Nah, no it is. It's tech 8 that's no longer tactics. It's still 7. It goes 7. It goes 4. 4, 6, 7, 9 now. For tactics, right? Yeah, 4, 6, 7, 9. He's a tech ahead of me on military, and I'm halfway there. How many troops does he have? Muscavy's got no manpower, 30,000 troops, 8 mercs. I've got 34,000 manpower. I've got more troops than he does. Double his, like I have... Between these two, I have double the number, right? I also have no mercs on hire while he does. Let's check out his loan situation. He's got 1 loan. So he's got better financial situation than I do. Golden Horde, we're at 14.86 ducats in income, and Muscovy has 20.82. So he can afford some of those mercs. I feel like if I don't take advantage of this, though, how am I going to beat this? You would not be called into multiple wars, you lying bastard. My negative diplomatic reputation is preventing you from doing it. How many favors do we have with the Ottomans? We have 13 right now, so I can't bump up trust. I can't hire a diplomatic reputation. Yes, I can. I can hire a diplomatic reputation guy. Might be enough to swing a situation where we could pull him in. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that nothing changes here. I mean, if we made the war goal over this Kazan province, we could do the exact same thing we did to him a second ago, just be the defender in his shock advantage territory. I'm only concerned about his tech advantage now. Ottomans are in tech 7 as well. Watch now, Poland will defend him. Look, -1 is so close. If Poland pays off any debt or loses any war exhaustion, they're just gone. And actually, his capital, amazingly, his capital is grasslands adjacent to us. So we could go for his capital. 22 development. The capital would be more difficult to siege, though, than Kazan would be. Then again, it would also be worth a lot more war exhaustion if we took his capital. If we were to do it, I would probably go for the capital. We have to do it. When are we going to get another opportunity like this? Yeah, I'm going to have to take out a loan. I'm going to have to hire the diplomatic reputation guy. Take a look at the situation when it comes to the Ottomans. Okay, the diplomatic reputation is not enough. Damn. So we'd be on our own. We could still do it. It could be done. We probably have until the end of this month to decide. I gotta go for it. I just have to. Conquest of Kazan or the Tribal Superiority CB? Or 10% war score from battles will give you a ticking war score. We have to do it. Screw it! Leroy, let's do this. There goes your alliance, loser. I'm gonna knock you from your throne. Muscavy at 273. You are no longer gonna be a great power. We're taking over. Hey, look at that. We gained ships. We're not a very sizable naval power right now, so I don't really want to risk my navy getting killed. Let's see. Who else still hates Muscavy? You have rivaled Sweden. Sweden's apparently independent. I don't know about Sweden. Alright, so Muscavy, he's got 26,000 infantry. That's the other advantage. We have way more cav than he does. So even though he's got a tech advantage, our cav are they're gonna hit pretty hard. Do we risk splitting the two armies up? Or do we just keep them side by side? I think we have to play safe. Play tactical here. Take fights in defensive terrain that we can get. Tula. Smaller army, pure infantry. We've barely even been here at all, so let's wait till he's locked and we'll take this fight. It's our 2-2 general. Yeah, let's go for it. See what we can do. Let's see. What else did he gain at Tech 7? He gained artillery shock, artillery fire. So nothing, just some tactics. What do we have for a military guy? We got the national manpower guy right now. Oof, morale of armies guy would be really convenient. Either on the 12th. I'm just a little concerned that we aren't at full morale, and I'd like to have full morale for the fight. Let's wait and see where he goes once he gets there. Now he's marching to us, behind a river. He's got 2 maneuver. We've got 2. Thank you. He's giving us an extra +1. So his 2-2-2 general versus our 2-2-2. Ours ends up being a 3-3-3, effectively. Well, a 3-3. We're not going to get the extra little bit of morale that I was hoping for, but this guy's born to the saddle. Let's see what that means. I think that's related to cavalry flanking range. Born to the saddle. Yeah. But he only has 1 cav, so that's kind of useless. We're considered to be the aggressor. We rolled an 8 in the first fire phase. I'm on shock phase. No. It's a 0 versus a 0. Okay, a 0 versus a 0 is to our advantage when we've got better sized army. Although the tactics is rather significant. Yeah, we killed more than we lost, so it was to our advantage. Another 8 versus a 2, good, but hey, we need that in the shock phase, please? 3 versus a 6, that's pretty crap. It's about an even engagement. 3 versus a 0. Come on, stop succeeding in the fire phase. I don't care. Stop it! I don't care about the fire phase, you idiot. Oh no. Alright, now he hears me and he's gonna roll stupid. Crap. So this battle is going to be bad for us. Unfortunately, we didn't have very much cav here either. Do we still have enough morale to recover? Yeah, we can control the retreat. Let's just retreat to Ryazan. When do we get there? June the 6th? Let's retreat to Tambov. 4.88 war score. That's unfortunate. Crappy first rolls. Okay, you need to finish the siege. Uzbek have dishonored their military alliance with Chagatai. Okay, you arrive very soon. Gotta love that extra attrition there. I shouldn't have combined the 2 armies. I mean, one was already undamaged. Alright, grab our 2-2 leader. Get him back on Moskva. We'll take the more damaged one. And keep it nearby, but not too close. Alright, there goes that war. 99 peace deal, sounds good. Now if I demand territory right now, we're going to end up paying points for it, because so we have to transfer it all. My monarch points, man. Should have set it up so I could raise. And he's not going to say yes, so we'll just keep this army over here and we'll just wait till he's ready to say yes. I mean, he's on medium enthusiasm because he's still got an army. But that's not going to last very long. Ulm is now a free city. Congratulations. Can't get there, but I'd love to fight that. That is the army that we just fought. Now we have a whole lot more cav available. We're going to win this war. We're going to kick his ass. It's going to be great. At 10,000 troops, could that be dangerous for us? Yeah, it's that 234 general. I mean, I think we just bring this whole army west now as well, and we just make him wait. Like, he'll probably go for the fort, rather than try to take back all the subholdings, which is what a player would do. So he'll go for the fort and just sort of sit there for half a year, while picking up war exhaustion, and then hopefully his enthusiasm drops down to low, and then we just piece him out right away. You have negative 12 reasons for him to just give up, even though he's got an army. The army will continue to persist. That is a change that they made a while back. Oh, he actually is. Nope, never mind. I thought he was stopping. Alright, we can get there. The 222. River crossing into bad terrain. We want him to come into our land. Give him some passage here to rise in. This time he's coming in with a 201. All right, looks like we're gonna take this fight. It's gonna be a big one. My Khan, Austria started to influence the Palatinate. That's fascinating. And he actually is going for something other than the war goal. It's kind of surprising. But he's now down to low enthusiasm, and so he's just gonna give up. So, goodbye. 1,868 troops to reconquest all of Nogai's territory. Now we still, again, have to deal with this army, but... Unfortunately, we rolled very poorly in the first fire phase. 2 versus a 9. Ouch. 9 versus a 9. Now, he is not a horde, so we should hopefully be doing more damage than he is. But he's actually got a larger army than we do right now. Ugh. Okay, we're going to be able to reinforce in 12 days. No, I think we're going to lose this battle again. I can't afford to throw into... We know his army was here and coming around. I'm worried that we're not going to be able to survive the 12 days or whatever it's going to take. The extra... Let's wait till the 14th and we'll decide. Yeah, we got to retreat now while we can still control it. Before we get locked here. Damn it. Stupid rolls. Negative 10 war score now. It's not too bad. I mean, so far, we have lost more men than him, by far. But we know he's murked up. And we were also doing a different, another war at the same time over here, so... 3 leader. It's just a 0-1-1 general there. Against 11 troops. 9 versus 11. It seems pretty unlikely to succeed. We could merc up on our own. They cost twice as much in maintenance. We did just recently take one idea that actually reduces their cost. So, they're twice as much as a regular infantry, but we have plenty of manpower right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... There's no cav in this army at all. That's horrible. Let's get, screw it. 4 more cav. Good. We're going to use these cav to put down this rebellion over here to the east, and then we're going to eventually contribute them to this fight. Okay, let's see. We have become one of the great powers. Impressive. Interesting. So the ending of the war with Nogai actually raised our power status. We're getting points from our vassal. Wonder what the ratio is. Alright, our combat width right now is 24. This tactics advantage, I think, is what's really causing the issues. So 24 combat width. And we want to have just as many cav as we possibly can. So let's take the weakest troops first. Preferably infantry, but... if I have to choose between like a 700 cav and a 700 infantry, I'm going to take the cav. We want to get down to like 24 combat width first, for now. That's 29. That's our combat width in flat terrain. These troops can come off, go heal. And then these guys are just going to have to be ready for when he moves into one of these plains provinces. In fact, you should probably back off to there, and then you should come to Tambov, so we have even more available stuff. We're gonna beat him. We're gonna beat him. It's just gonna take a little bit of finagling here. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. I'll see you again in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.